Okay. Hello. Hi. Why is my washers like moaning at me about not being high enough charge? Yeah, it's been on charge for the past hour. Seems the charger isn't plugged in, isn't connected. What's up, Splasters? Up, Silver? How are we doing? Oh, brilliant. My hang on. Seems some dirt or something it's got on the charger. Wait. On my watch. So it's not connecting. I've only just realised. That's a good way to start a stream, mate. You're surviving today. What's the weather like over there, Splaster? Right, do bear with me. Just trying to clean this, but hopefully scratching out the connector points. Let's see. Not working? Yes, there you go. That worked. Fixed it. Fantastic. Partly cloudy and 83 Fahrenheit right at the moment. What's Fahrenheit? Hang on, let me check. What's Fahrenheit? 83 Fahrenheit to Celsius. That's 28 Celsius. Oh, okay, so that's hot but not stupid. Okay. Oh, just caught the mic. So it's not. It's weather where you got to be careful, but it's doable weather. I'm assuming, unless it's like really dry, bad heat though. Not in the Midwest or East. That is hot there. Okay. So it's not heat you're used to. But so you have to bear with me. I haven't had much sleep. I will be tired and slow in the brain again today. To be fair, I'm going to be like it all week. So, you know, forewarning. Hello, so Welshie. How you doing today? What's up, Michelle? Just finished walking 6 kilometers. You're exhausted. Oh, you beat me. You beat me. What did I do? Because I went out walking before stream. I think I only did like 3 kilometers though. But you've done it in 34 Celsius. Bloody hell, you're mad. I couldn't do that. It's only like 22 here. 22, 23, something like that. But anyway, Factorio. Factorio. For those who weren't still around by the end of yesterday's stream, last night's stream, or missed last night's stream, playing catch up, I did a coin flip in Discord. The first planet we are going to is currently researching right up there. It's Gleba. So we're not doing the usual go to Vulcanus or go to Fagora. No, we're going straight to Gleba for the lols of it. So yeah, we will see how that pans out for us. You didn't think it was that hot? You thought mid-20s instead of mid-30s? Oh. Yeah, that's right, Silver. Yeah, we flipped the coin. Right, we'll just turn my speaker down so I'm not deafening myself. Okay, so I was sort of in the middle of designing this, wasn't I? So we've planned ahead for the advanced asteroid processing. Okay, is it time for more bug fights today? Oh, there's going to be plenty of bug fights. Don't you worry about that, Splaster. There'll be loads of them. So, this is from the Weather Network for Canada. Severe wind chill impact expected tonight as temperatures ease from hot 34 to low 24. Forgetting that 24 is still, you know, quite tasty. But in fairness, it is still chilly by comparison. Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to think of a way to maintain them just on one belt because I can see a lock happening, can't I? So not think about wind chills during the summer. I mean, we had a bit of wind over the weekend with the high heat when I was working. It felt like I had a hairdryer blowing on me, so it didn't cool me down. So there was no wind chill. It was a wind heat, whatever the opposite of chill is. So a bit of thinking might be I'm sure I'm overcomplicating this. I'm pretty sure I'm overcomplicating this. But the order of entry onto the belt should keep that from locking. I say with not much confidence. Also you're gonna want Dee-dee. To be fair, it's been like a year since I've played this, so no, so if it's under, I don't know, 20. Yeah, this is a new thing that's been added in 2.1.9. I think that's the one that got released today. So basically, output that. But if there's no outputs, you can have a default, you can have a handler, you can have an else output. It's like, oh my days, that's so exciting. That really is. That opens up so many possibilities. Once my brain starts functioning, I start thinking of them. All right, start auto requesting. Just start bringing stuff up as we can. Solid. Make sure the corners are connected. Set filters on all of them. There we go. Lovely stuff. To be fair, I'm right. So since I've actually got two belts, I'm thinking of actually doing that. In fact, so it's just reading the loops, perhaps. At some point, my brain will go, haha, I think of an amazing way to do it. Maybe some point. I was going to try and think of something during the day today, but I ended up to, you know, focus on other things, so it didn't. Which is a shame. Yeah, so that always have it on the inner. Oh, first of our bug battles with ease. Have I lost anything? I ran over a pipe, that's what that is. But other than that, no, we are good. So I'm going to research that, but then it's going to be a while until I've actually got a ship to go there. This is what we're setting up with space production. So what I'm going to want is, to be fair, I'd probably want a proper setup. Well, I'm using more than one launch pad. Can I squeeze? No. I really need to empty this out. Or keep pushing this way. So I can utilize this space over here. Should that be my objective? I think, yes, that is going to be my objective. Is give us more room. because it's absolutely going to be bloody needed. We are going to start running some quality modules. Let's find somewhere where I can, for the time being, just use them. It's going to be here. I mean, nothing fancy. Just want to get it started. So we'll do that. So I need to get some processing units coming up. I was thinking of having them all set and ready, but no. Right, so we can get some processing units up here. Let's have a quick look. What is our slowness here? It is literally, I just need more assemblers. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. And I'm going to be brave and not even put a limit on. Okay. Right, so our bottleneck. Hope Chilton, how you doing? It's been some time. So our bottleneck is literally normal circuits. And that is, we need more. But I have no space to set up more. I don't want to be doing speed modules at the moment. And until we make more space, I can't shift. Well, I mean, I could shift this northwards, actually. That is a potential option. At the same time, it'd be a bit of a ball ache, mind you, moving it at this point, because I've got all those pipes I've got to shift around as well. Thinking no, not yet. Right, as much as I don't want to speed modules as it is. I'll just do tier 1s. Where is it? There it is. All right, so Gleebar is just about to complete. There we go. Can't utilize it, but it's there anyway, so hooray for us. And now it's just a case of, yeah, gotta wait for that. Probably worth also making some productivity modules at some point. I can't just keep throwing this in. I need to actually have a proper dedicated area for it. Right, it's going to take a moment anyway. We have our first tier 2 quality modules. Obviously, the first ones go straight into here to hopefully roll for some higher quality modules. Fingers crossed. It's how I'm getting old. I can't even cross my fingers no more. Well, I can do that one. I can't do that one. Losing flexibility in my joints. That's annoying. Right, the other one that I want to start rolling with first, is it even something I've got here? It isn't. It'd be radars. What would make sense? Because we want the extra eyes. But I haven't actually done that. I handcrafted all of them apparently. I remember doing that. Am I just going blind? No. Okay. I thought I'd was making them through that, but apparently no. Right. So it's got to be on this one anyway. So in that case, solar panels. And I'm going to kick that one out for radars. Now, very low chance of getting any quality on the radars, but still better than now. So I might as well give it a shout. And I should also have a bunch of logistic boxes to throw in. I do. Where is it? Brain, focus. We just do that and then you yank that out. That'll be faster. Let's go drop some coal in. Wood as well. Should I research that? It might as well. I need to do constant combinators. I need to grab some because I've got some. Also, no, not that one. Actually, not got circuits on here. No, apparently not. Okay. Strange. I thought I had. Hmm. Right. Anyway, purple science has been made. That's going to help us sink our stone, at least. What can we use? Maybe. Probably this one would be a better option. Get that done, even though I'm not going to utilize it yet. I'm not going to use these at the moment. To be fair, these will be useful for Gleba. Offering acupuncture appointment. Okay, Spasta. Thank you. I appreciate the lurk, buddy. Ooh, that would actually be useful. Let's allow that to research for a bit anyway. I guess he made his point with that statement. Oh, we'll just sit here for a moment. Why the bots really stuck with you? What are you like? What are you like? I didn't see that in time to click on it. Don't see any carcasses around. Oh, well, I'm going with this, is it, with the flames. Okay. Let's just accept my brain is overheated from the weather. I'm pouring iced tea into the radiator to cool it down. Yeah, I get that. As I said, yesterday, like, my brain was absolutely frazzed because of the heat. To be fair, it still is. So, we have our first uncommon. Look at that. So we can throw that in, just increase the chances a tiny bit. We're also going to throw into that one because that extra range on the turrets will be useful. We've got our first uncommon radio. We actually got 5 of them. Wow. Okay, I will definitely take that. So that laser turrets over here. Your brain is frazzled in the winter. Depends how cold it is, Trilton. If it's frazzled or not. thought. I haven't stuck a limiter on that. Let's do that there. That's a case of that won't reach. So is it time to upgrade this up to res and throw extra furnaces in? It's quite possible that it is time for that. Do. Right, so I'm going to kick that to that. I don't like that it resets the numbers, so I wish it would keep the numbers when I'm changing to an upgrade. Even though, to be fair, I probably would have no way of really knowing. Right, so since we are going to be pushing ourselves eastwards, I'm going to stick the new radars onto there. I'm getting put down now. So you can start scanning. I'm going to quickly pop over, put these two onto here. Considering that I'm making a ton of these, and that's what is required with that, I am going to research the 3s now. All right. Got one of the radars a bit more forward. Whoops. All right, at least we've got like proper eyes on this. Oh, that is so. Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad. Hopefully it will open up some more of this. So I may. Have I still got the front line in? No, I don't. I'm gonna have to do this again then. I should have saved it, but you know, silly. Sub sold down now as the defense holding up. It's holding up okay for the moment. All right. I mean, you should be able to hold its ground, I would imagine. Survived Dennis saying applied for some random job, but no one due for anything. The heat wave is cooling down. Yeah, it's definitely cooling down. A few places might still be getting here, but for the most part, it's washing over for the moment. Right, so for anyone new coming in right now, the objective has been altered today. We were going to be pushing eastward, secure a bit more growing room off of this, so I can set up like some proper construction things post sciences. You know, this is going to be interesting to say the least. Want to play around with 2.19 tomorrow. Decided combinating have else is good. Yeah, oh yeah. Right, was that the I've sorted the worms, cool. I just got to wait for this to dissipate before we move forwards. To be fair, my uranium ammo can do a decent job. Right, there we go. First little nest cleared. Do, do. Do. Any sign of coastline yet? Nope, still nothing. Boo. So one thing, now we're moving that, it's going to push our uranium ammo further down. Having an else makes it so much easier. Thread equals green output red, else output green. Yeah, the default conditioning is... Oh. So many times I'm like, well, I want this to do this by default. And I'd like constantly putting like nested conditions just to come up with something like that. And while it's kind of was possible, it's without an else, it was a little tad annoying. So we're gonna go. Oh, actually, this is gonna be a good question. How far out do I want to push this? Oh. Maybe to encapsulate the second uranium patch, maybe? So if we go across and then come down and back across, we will get at least another iron ore patch as well. How are we looking? Yes, that's that. This is not really happening in a hurry, is it? Why go furthest ones first? Do closest ones, especially belts, so the ammo's moving sooner. All right, a bit more. I'm out of lasers. I just noticed. Let's go get a bunch. Those speed modules seem to be helping. I'm up to 23 now. Ooh, very nice. Well, yes, quality trains. Actually, I need to upgrade these first. I was already had something set for that. I didn't realise. What I need. Oh, I'm out of processing units. A bunch of electric engines. Saying that, that would be good to have some of that in. Right, let's get a bunch of them. It's time to watch Sweden kick France's in football. Good luck. Enjoy. See you later, buddy. We have another one. Right, there you go. Anything else that might be worth having? Yeah, furnaces probably. Dun, 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 dun. Same amount of ports, they just recharge faster. So that's one of those, it might be worth it, but it might also not be worth doing yet. Type of dealio. I was saying that, looking there, I should... make sure I've got power being requested. That's necessary. I think some speed modules in there may be useful. So try and be careful, because obviously I don't want to be like bumping my power and pollution expenses up too much at the moment. So, you know, you just got to play that mindful game. Let's keep pushing this. What do you mean? Darn it. Okay. Gotta drop this this wood off. Let's free up a bit of inventory space. Okay. Oh, my neck. Right down, there we go. Okay, I'm pushing the wall. Oh, fuck's sake. Rocks are in the bloody way. Okay. So it'll be out here that I want to put this radar. For the moment, I'm going to stick it there. Right, don't think I'll put down enough to kill this. I'm gonna have to come down and drop a bunch more. Go in from the other angle. Didn't quite get close enough to do anything. Right, I'm gonna probably have to swing the car in. Because of course it's full. Just to make sure. We've got a bit of cover. Because I do suspect they're going to try and do something. Oh, fuck. Just lost a substation. So just one substation? It was just one substation. Looks like I took out one of them, but I missed the other one. Think I've got enough on there now. Fingers crossed. Oh, yes, no, no. Oh, so close. All right. Oh, I just pulled up in to just be inside. Damn it. Okay. How high are my bonuses? 120 on... No, not that one. 230 on the laser, 90 on the flame. Oh, I'm actually out of substations. So that's the bug's not playing nicely. They never play nicely. Can you a lot more with the science packs? Oh yeah, I've got infinite now. Batteries is our bottleneck. Come on, die already. Oh, you might live actually. There you go. It be dead. Right, so as I'm out of substations, I better go and get some. Some will soon require science packs from other planets. No, because I'm already in the Infinite. So only the ones that unlock through other planets that require the planets. Actually, no, this requires agriculture on the Infinite. But for the laser and physical, no. I can do that. I can infinitely scale this up without having to leave the planet. Right, I come over for substations. It's nice to be well-rounded with damage pipes. Yeah, that's true. Though in fairness, when she got Tesla turrets, that's it. Everything is a complement to that. Right, that needs rocket fuel for more to go up. I'll do that with that shortly. Did I kill that or did someone else kill that? Because if I just... I killed it at some point. Have you considered attack with rocket fuel and equipment grid? Do you see how much stuff I'm breaking with this? Imagine a tank. Nah. I mean, we'll have a tank at some point because I need it for remote usage. For now, I will survive without. Let's see, we can just finish this one off. There you go. Swamped out. Ooh. Really? Yeah, that fire, just that little bit of fire to go out. There we go. Thank you. It'll hydrate. Anyway, we've just made our flamethrowers a little bit more tougher. So Gareth, is it back below 50 Celsius yet? Yeah, just. Cool, done. Oh, so I was gonna do it there. Is there air conditioning in many of the business, for example, the banks at least air conditioned? Yeah, office buildings, well, oops, modern office buildings tend to be air conditioned. Bigger retail spaces also. But, you know, smaller ones, no. Still no sign of water. Want more water. So once I come back round down here, there's at least 4 big ass nests that I've got to get rid of. Yay, fun. How are we looking on our long ammo belt anyway? Yeah, looking all right. Sort of. We're out of 238. There's no sulfuric acid. If I cut off the sulfuric acid, somehow I've broken it somewhere. Where have I broken it? Power. Okay. Because it's been kicked over, that's why. I need that. It sounds like... Oops, hang on. So like schools for the kids in university aren't air conditioned. Some are, well, universities, some are, some aren't schools. I don't think I know of any schools that are. Especially since a lot of them, due to constant, you know, cuts of finances, have like temporary classrooms that are not suitable for the any weather. Ah, we've locked it. Okay. I hadn't taken that one into consideration, had I? Right, how do I want to solve this problem? Hmm. Right, so that is naturally that's naturally causing a focus on the inner belt. Which, you know, is a problem. No. Oh, what's going on? We're getting repaired anyway, that's fine. How do I solve this in the past? Right, so due to the order of it, that should keep it purely on the outer side, and then when it goes up through here, it will get a priority, right? Yes. Okay. So don't need to use splitters. I've done it that way. After 235, I'll probably might have to do something in the future, but it's not something we have to worry about too much at the moment. We don't have enough of it for that to be an immediate concern. We got one left, right? Yep. Got no speed modules. Okay, yeah, perfect. That is working as I'd hoped. Tell you what, if I do that as well. And then what we should be seeing is that will now start feeding down here, which means we'll start getting 238 ready for this to start doing this once more. A lot of full balancer happening here. I mean, it's going across there quite a nice amount, isn't it? Wow, that's actually gone up a lot further than I thought it would at this point. That's brilliant. So no chance on that one. And space science being brought down. Okay, yeah. So that's back to just having to be a little bit patient. So we'll get about like 400 rounds handling off that. So we're going to head back down to main. Hi Grundick, how are you? This can go now. That's an insane amount of uranium ammo production. I mean, I want to make sure that I'm got loads, so I'm not too bad, just, you know, tired as normal. Okay. Grab that. Actually, grab these. How is the heat waves? Heat waves kind of more or less done here. Don't understand the lack of ACs. We'd need to rebuild buildings. Buildings were just never really built to support them. Well, he's here in the UK anyway. I've used up all my miners. Okay. Read online seems highlighted that add 80 to all buildings for a variety of reasons. You're not wrong. Wait, our advanced circuits. Right, there is a massive hole. So what's going on? How did that get turned around? You don't need it in all buildings, you just need it in your apartment. It's not that expensive. It's more expensive than people realize. Obviously, it depends where you live. Like, hang on. AC installation. Right, so basically, this is just a quick estimate. Obviously, it might be more or less dependent on various factors, but for me, it would cost me up to £3,000 to put it in for my house, because you know, I live in a house. I can't afford £3,000, considering that is more than a quarter of my yearly income. And then the running costs, it's going up and up and up, but the estimated running cost could be potentially 60 pence an hour, which over time builds up a lot. But I could potentially get it cheaper if I am eligible for grants and things. So I was eligible at some point, because I did put in for it, so I get solar panels put in and insulation to protect me from the heat. They did all the surveying and all that, and then a month later when all the funding's been pulled, so it's not happening, so I didn't get it. My mum got it, mind you, so her house is actually tends to be quite nice and cool at this time of year, and then nice and warm in the winter, but unfortunately I haven't. I have to just put up with it. Read that lots of buildings in Europe are tightly packed. If you put the heat out, it has to go someplace, and it creates deadly hot zones in the cities. I don't know about the cities. Where I live in the town, we wouldn't have that problem. We're spread out enough. It's not high density enough for that to be a concern where I am. It's literally, it's cost. And then, because it's going to require structural alteration, maybe, depending on what system gets used. I would actually have to get permission from the local authority to do it. Hence why I'd rather do it through their grant system, because that is covered automatically. But there doesn't seem to be one at the moment. Electricity in Europe and dispenser don't really have that much power. Yeah, because of idiots like going, oh, nuclear power. We can't have nuclear power. It's too dangerous to have nuclear power. But it would be really freaking cheap here. Honestly. A structural altercation. Is that like a constructed argument? Alteration, you bloody facetious git. Are you looking at AC split systems? Electricity costs, yes, it costs, but you don't need to run it 24/7, 365. A lot of it's going to come down to the general insulation within the property. So for me, it's rubbish. So I would probably have to run it more than normal, whereas people have got like proper insulation installed and proper padding and things like that would have to run it now and again. Like I said, my mum's lucky she managed to get it done before the funding was pulled. So for her, even though she doesn't have an AC, she doesn't need it. Like, I've been in her house when it was 30, nearly 40 degrees outside a couple of years ago. I went in, it was like a bloody ice box. She doesn't have air conditioning. It just kept the heat out that well. It was, yeah, it was amazing. It wasn't until like near the end where the heat kind of seeped in, near the end of the summer. And at that point, autumn and winter weren't far away. Just have the windows open, then equalizes out. But me, no, I get like a week of warmness before it gets inside, and then yeah, that's it. I have to be using fans just to blow air around to try and, yeah. Right, what did I come over here for? You guys are distracting me. I know I'm going to want at least another one of them to go up. Multi-splits, mono... I don't actually know which one I just looked at. You're lucky one hot day in your room's like a furnace. I can get multiple days because of the angle my house is at. So this is a learned experience to how to manage it in my house to try and like maximize it. So if I'm around the house all day, I will have windows and curtains open on the front side of my house in the morning, and try and keep doors to the rear of my house shut and that, because I get sunshine coming through from sunrise, because my garden backs onto a rail line. So like I have, other than a single tree, I have no shade in the back during the morning. Single tree in a 12-foot fence. That's the only shade I have, right? So I don't have other houses. At the hottest point of the day, when it's like midday, from like 11 till 1:30, the sun's actually not on either the front or the back of my house. And then when the sun comes round the front, well, I can just shut the curtains then. So it's not shining in. And then I've only got it for a few hours on the ground floor before houses across the street is blocking it. Obviously, first floor bedroom, it's a bit longer. But yeah, so fortunately I can manage it in that way where I can stop the heat coming in for a few days. But once it's in, The house is built to keep heat in, not keep it out. So yeah. Concrete apartment building, 17 stories up. I can touch the exterior wall of my bedroom, feel the heat through the wall. Oh, oh, that's horrible. That is horrible. My room has the sun on it 10 plus hours a day. Yeah, like I said, I've looked out by the angle my house is. Because same structure, but having it, well, as long as you got, I'd be in a similar position. Where I'm like, yeah, I'll be dead. He says very, no, over the top. No. Should probably limit this as well. Right, have we got any more radars have come in? No, damn it. I need to, like, say what? I'm going to take the limit off. I'm going to so regret this at some point, I'm sure, but I'm going to take the limit off. Same with that. Same with that. Because at some point, I'm going to have recyclers on planet anyway, so... yeah. Oh look, we've got a rare one. We've got a rare one. What's the range difference? Run out of water. Higher range and actually longer duration for the fire. Okay. That's good to know. Did you read the patch notes for the current version? They added the else to yes, the if else or else if. Oh, I did see that. That's a very exciting change. I'm not sure when I'm going to potentially utilize it, but no doubt I will at some point. Open the Factorio pedia. Oh yeah, I know, but I fancy doing it this way because I want it to be me. Okay. As I said, we're just slowly upgrading that bit at a time. I'm in no rush to do it. Taking a nice chill approach to everything. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Why is that not... Did we have a power out? Something happened? Like, it will cut all this off, but there shouldn't be an empty belt for the coal. Unless something's happened with the coal mine itself. Interested, not... yeah. Hang on. So yeah, I have had a blackout. Well, wow, brownout, I would say. It looks like he didn't kill everything, but most of it. Right, so obviously I'm going to need to increase my solar power. Right, I've gone past it. It's here. Tell you what, this would be good to have that, wouldn't it? Anything I can just throw in here? No, not really. That, yeah, because I don't need it. I don't use it no more. That's the old one. That can go. Why I put that in there instead of... I don't know. Get out of the bloody way. Fuck's sake. So lasers is now our big power consumer. Which, you know, not surprising. I see that some of these aren't even belted. Wait, do I actually have some? I do have some left. Should I just convert up to fully up to nuclear power now? Once this is researched and we get I mean, it doesn't matter about nuclear fuel reprocessing for now. Oh, look what sneaked in. Oh my days. Wow. Okay. Oh. Oh, left it too long. Yeah, to be fair, it was always a risk. Wait, is that a new one as well? I remember, was that a big one like by the uranium patch before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm sure there's 2 new ones, 3 new ones actually. Oh joy. I'm not sure this can actually survive. I don't want this accidentally throwing flames. I mean, I did a lot better than I was expecting it to do, to be honest. What, 160 on the flames. Not that up. Seems weird to do turret creep, but not use gun turrets. I mean, it works, so sod it. This is how I'm saying it. That's going to be useful. I just don't like coming in from the north because this being in the way. Oh, I only dropped 4, but is that going to be enough to let me push? Yes. This is going to be really tough. I've got, should have actually brought those that rare flame turret with me. Thinking about it. Well, any more? I've got 2 rares, 1 uncommon. What about in the lasers? I don't think I'm gonna have any more in here, am I? I've got 3. What you've been missing? Batteries. What batteries missing? Copper. Copper is just... yeah, it's getting split up too much. It's not getting there. Oh no! I mean, the fact that the lasers can't work because no power, those flame turrets are doing a good job for holding off. Yeah, so the answer to my question about nuclear is yes, 100%. I need to get nuclear. Damn it. Lost the bot. Lost the bot. Pull him up. Yeah, we got too close to the worms. Stop trying to repair it and pick it up. How many did I lose? 7. Damn it. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to use the car. All right, let me pick these up. Fuck's sake. God, I'll tell you what, I'm so glad for these poison capsules. Right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm sure I've got get better eyes on. Cool. Oh, rip. Respawn, what should we do? Should we load the auto save? No, that's too far away. That's a lot of stuff in there. Look, we just a new achievement. Now I've got to make another car, don't I? Oh well, never mind. Is what it is. Hit a biter and he curved my car straight into the flames. Rip. Right. So, engines, steel. What crazy fall adjusted bite is impossible at the start of this series? I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Not a clue. And some iron plates. This is actually get a bonus. Base health. Don't know whether that might be worth yeah, you know what? Let's try it. Either it does or it doesn't. To be fair, at this point I should actually just make a tank. What are the chances that it will roll plus on a tank? Very, very slim, let's be honest. Gears and advanced. In my garage just unlocked Cobra X. Haven't even made centuries, but I have. Okay. Fair. No. Normal tank. Boo. Power out. Apparently he's requiring 5 gigawatts of power? What? The hell's requiring 5 bloody gigawatts of power? Where did you get that from? Yeah, nuclear is definitely we've got no real choice with this, have we? Now, if I remember correctly, I deliberately set. No, it wasn't that. What was that? What did I leave that open for? I can't remember. I left that open for a reason. Can't remember what it was. Well, mega solar field. Yeah, but I need to go and get my stuff. Sup, Schnitzel. You just missed me die. Very, very poor taste as well. A bite deflected the trajectory of my car straight into my own flame turrets. And yeah, I burnt to death. It wasn't nice. It was very rude of it. Steel. What engines? Not enough. We're now getting constant blackouts as well. I just want to see if we can roll an uncommon or a rare. I'm only going to do one more roll on it though. How many does it actually need? 32. I need another 8. So bait, it's never enough, is it? No, of course it's never enough. No such thing as never enough. Got burned to death at least 6 times, but in my defense fought a late game Elden Ring boss. Yeah, that's fair. Hi Freak, how are you? Is that the only thing? No, why am I waiting for that to make when I've got all this stuff making engines here? Like, why don't I just go pick these up? Freak, thank you for the 40 stream streak. 40. Wow. That's like 2 months of streams. So I've actually been streaming a little bit more regularly past couple of months. And that's actually built up a lot faster than it normally would. Boo! Didn't roll. Okay, right. Obviously we've got no ammo for it. Let me just power it with the with coal at the moment. Oh, I think I'll be really careful because this time if I do hit anything, it immediately goes bye-bye. Right. That's the ammo for now because I'm not doing tank shells yet. Holiday this weekend, hopefully it doesn't snap. I mean, it depends when you're going, because I might be streaming Friday. It's actually possible. But other than that, I never stream. It's very rare I stream at a weekend. Right. I don't know why I went there. I meant to go here. Hey, one thing, at least I can get rid of the rocks this way now. I've got a functional, a bit compact factory that is sending rocket space, but I'd like to start making a mega base, but I don't know where to start. What are the first things people do when making a mega base? I've never made a mega base. And that's enough rocket fuel. And that'll survive me. Usually, it's a case of make sure that whatever you've built is module-like, so you can just keep expanding it. That's how I would do it. But I've never put it into practice, so that might be really bad advice. Look at that, he's still going. Right, can I get that without dying? Sort of. Okay, I've got most of it, not all of it though. Because obviously it emptied out everything I had in the bloody car as well, didn't it? First thing they do is place miners, start gathering ore, and place beacon blocks, smelting the ore, and making ton of green and red circuits modules. Yeah, Gareth, I think you're on the right track there, mate. Acerbially enough today, Factorio multiplayer tilted more than the hardest boss in Elden Ring, which I've yet to defeat. Watch the VOD. Yeah, if you watch the VOD within 24 hours, you maintain your stream streak. Wait, why? Why are you killing our own bloody lasers? What's going on here? Rude. Good job, I've got loads of them. Yeah, let's get the oh, for fuck's sake. Can you stop killing our own stuff? I wish that I swear that the flame turrets had a longer minimum range at some point. This is very annoying. Oh my god, can you stop killing me? Please, seriously. I'm more dangerous to myself than the biters are to me. I recall someone said they had 64 belts of copper feeding their module assemblers. Oh, that's mental. If the fuel would detonate upon destruction of the vehicle, this tank would go off like a small nuke. Oh, that sounds like an awesome idea. Some old battlefield techniques of the C4 buggies. That used to be cool. DPS is too low. My power's too low. That's my problem. Right, give me 1 minute. I just got to do something. Back very shortly. Right, okay, I'm back. Sorry, girlfriend just walked in the house. Because I ain't got my watch on, I didn't feel the text telling me she was outside. Right, I've got my capybara cup. Let's continue, shall we? Randomly losing stuff to stupidity. Right, so I've got it. It's trying to encourage me to put down a new car. Not happening. Not happening. Right, so obviously me being here means that that's just going to keep getting antagonized. We're going to keep losing stuff because of issues with power. So let's fix the power. But let's try to fix the power. So I would ideally like to go to nuclear. Unfortunately, that is not quite happening yet. So if we've got plenty of solar panels and we should have loads of accumulators sitting in boxes doing nothing. So I'm going to use my personal roboport with bots to put them down. How many reactors did I put down? Reactors? I haven't put any reactors down. I haven't got nuclear at all yet. I haven't made one. Because we haven't got enough solar. So, compared to our accumulators are just not getting charged because we need more power. That answers that. Yes, it does. 100%. We have a rare poison capsule. Look at that. That'll give me a bit of extra room. Oh yes, of course. Well, I need to like stick some stuff that I don't want. So that I don't care about no more. I'll just stick that in there because I can't be bothered to like mess around with it. Yeah, that'll do. Since I'm not up there antagonizing it, it should get mostly left alone up there now. How much power do I want? Yes. I want all the power. I want so much power it's unquantifiable. That's how much power I want. Like, I want to somehow break the game and build a Dyson sphere and have that power. And then I want more. But we're literally going to have to load up Dyson Sphere program, create some form of API connection between the two games, and then use the solar swarms and the solar sails from Dyson's Sphere to power the factory in this. Does that sound all right? Do we think we can work with that? I'm still waiting for a chance reason to post my 6K accumulator blueprint. Oh look, we're out again. Oh my god. No, stop breaking stuff. I have a blueprint for 20.3 gigawatts that fits within a pipe extent area. Is that enough? I mean, I have this. Actually, no, hang on, not that one. Got that for solar. Got that for nuclear. No, I think actually I think they are the biggest ones I've got. But if I'm honest, this is the one I use because I can just infinitely. I think I got this off for Nilaus. So yeah, your one beats my output. But then at this point, I'm just gonna like do here. Make sure I've still got a space in. So I can drive through. Not remember what I reached with fusion power, but I needed 5 pipe extended areas to make it work. It was nuts. I've never gone super big with fusion power. To be fair, fusion power I've only ever used for my my ships. Right, so that is connected to the defense line. Yeah, okay. So as this extends over time, it will just sort everything. I'm just going to give him straight up 60, knock it up to 60. And then obviously I already know that's not going to have a connection, so I probably want to force one. Cool. I'll just leave them to it for the time being. I have to go and top them back up at some point. .3 terawatts for fusion. Wow. That's insane. Right, right, for starters, I need to go get more construction bots, or at least get the last of the ones that I've got. Grab them as well. They can go in there. How is this going? Not brilliantly. Let's be honest. The iron plates aren't getting up there. Being fully consumed by this. All right, I'm going to enable that again. Large test limits to the game. It's created with cheaty pipes. I have no idea if it can be spotted properly without fluids flow across pipe extent regions. I mean, find out. Right, so how come I'm not getting it? Why am I not getting those? Because they're not on the network, that's why. That was silly. Did this back in January. I'm not returned to that file. It's nice to know that I can revisit it later. Yeah, it's always good to like keep old saves laying around. You never know, and you might want to utilize them. Shame just over time just takes up so much room on your hard drive. Right, you've gone through them all now. So we are going to stick it back to that, and we're out of power again. Is this like inadvertently connected to anything? No, it hasn't. Good. So this is still operating and going like perfectly fine. This everything else isn't. So other than just getting this nuclear power up and running, there isn't anything else I can do. Like trying to get this solar power up to a proper point is, yeah, it's just been a bit of a pain, isn't it? Ding. Do, 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 do. All right, more centrifuges maybe, actually. Wow, this is oh yeah, I forgot how much this actually takes. Freaking hell. So that's going to be a while. copper. Instead of getting it off there, let me get it off the main bus. The expensive is so worth it. Yeah, it will be. 110%. All right, anyway. There's a little bit of copper for us. Advanced circuits, though, that is going to be a big ass problem. I'm going to actually pull these to the front, get these maxed out. They're relatively cheap compared to the other stuff that I'm researching. No rares so far, unfortunately. Oh, so how are we looking here? So it's used up all the panels that I put in. So we're up to 2,085 solar panels. It's maxing out our accumulators at least. So we're going to have more power overnight. Well, at least power for longer. Obviously, we will probably definitely run out. Keep it to a single stack. I'm actually going to drop that reserve for the moment. Okay. Yep, seems like that is it. Not dump anywhere, anything else, no. Just got to keep waiting for these red circuits now. So as is normal for most Factorio games, copper is a problem. Not quite. I've still got to do like the heat exchangers and the heat pipes and then the steam turbine. But it's 100% one of those that once gets done, oh, it's gonna be so much better. But I mean, steam engines have connected back up somehow. No, it's because the accumulators are so high. It's still there. There's actually going that far into the night before it zeroes out. We might be able to actually survive night times now. Well, at least until I finish expanding the perimeter. So yes, we have now lasted the night. Barely tucked into that. Right. We'll see. If we can finally rid ourselves of this nest. The main thing I love about the tank, just kill the rocks and not have to pick them up. Then got like fine tune our way through there. Oh, taking a lot of damage out still. All right, so now I've antagonized them. We'll get a better idea if I am going to keep it running. I mean, yeah. Right, definitely an easier time of it. Just have to accept that I'm going to go a lot slower from place to place, which is why I was holding off using the tank for so long, because I wanted better quality before jumping up. But no, since we lost the car, oh, I didn't click on it in time, so I don't know what's damaged and where. To be fair, I can probably do without the flamers now. Can the fires come like go out now? Yay, lovely. All right, hopefully I can secure this before we get another one here, because that would be an absolute pain in the ass. Really? Can I put anything away? No. Oh, that looks nasty. Let's go and put something down. I'm really gonna have to like empty out and do a bit of inventory management here. Okay, that was effective. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually impressed on how effective that was. A single spitter got a shot off, that's it. That is literally it. I really need the uranium ammo to filter through now. Oh, it'll just be so nice. And we are getting a nice amount of buffer as well. Oh, I've got like nearly 2,500 buffer. Right, so I'm gonna chart. So I'm gonna chance going back and I hope a nest doesn't randomly appear again. Because what we do need is well, I need to empty this out. Empty myself out. In fact, I'm going to do this for the concrete. So I've got more running room. That in there. That in there. Just sit here a moment, which is why that's filling me back up. I'm gonna throw those into there. So there and there. There we go. All right. increase the speed of our rocket production a smidgen. All right, more uncommons. Not many. So, we'll pick them up though. Do want a couple of those. Yeah. Oops, daisy. I mean, we're getting a nice amount being produced, but it's just being consumed before it gets up there. And until, you know, we've completed the expansion, or at least the current planned expansion. The question starts to form in my head. Do I want to alter how I'm going to do this a little bit? So I can, you know, increase how much it's being made sooner. That should be enough for one reactor. So next one's going to be heat pipes. Copper. Okay. Right, so they're a lot more straightforward at least. So I just need to get copper over. No, you don't need that. You just need the copper. Same with you. Not quite. Yeah, the way I want to do it, just unfortunately, it's not going to quite work. Okay. Do. I mean, I'm gonna want loads of them. Well, so we have one reactor. Hooray! Fantastic. Obviously, we only have our starting late. Still no bodies of water. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm not even away for 10 minutes. Oh, that's so annoying. Tank's here. No, that's not the tank I want. That's the tank I want. Oh, that's frustrating. Well, it's gone through all those, all that rocket fuel already. Behind me. Right. Let's go clear it again for like the third, fourth time. Fuck's sake, I thought I'd had that. Wow, this uranium ammo is really good. All right. Oh. Then we can get away with just doing the lasers, actually. I'll mess about with the pipes again. I mean, it seems to be doing a good job at the moment, doesn't it? Come on. Come on. Not quite, damn it. It's fine. We lost 2 bots. Hey, that is acceptable casualties. Actually, I'll tell you what I am going to do, since this seems to be constantly happening. I'm going to leave lasers there. So if there is a party that spreads over to here, I'm going to get immediately notified. So yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to block it. That was the last of the lasers I had on me as well. Oh, okay. A bit more space between them because they're still overlapping. Have I got any lasers here, or have I like basically run out? Got 45. Okay. That'll do. How many have I picked up? 26. Let me push this a little bit more. Okay. Right, so we're gonna take oh, actually, where, because I said after the uranium, but how far after the uranium? Down there, maybe? I mean, that'll give me plenty of expansion room. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be my aim. Maybe. We found coastline! Finally! Oh my god, 30-something hours and we finally found coastline. Wow. That's definitely quite some distance. Now, is that going to be a lake or actual coastline? That's the question. Tell you what, I'm going to turn here. Dee-dee-dee-doo-doo-doo. Right, so we're going straight into this. I need to go and get my new guns because I don't actually have any left for well lasers. You know, and it would be nice to be able to kill them all. Don't hit the pipes. Oh, got some miners no longer mining. Okay, so let's grab all of these, throw some into there. All of them. Top ourselves up. That's run out of rocket fuel again. At some point, I've got to put productivity modules on. Let's go get some more poison capsules as well, since I have gone through a good deal of them. Let's increase how many stacks I'm holding. Oh, fuck's sake. Got distracted and didn't realise where I was. Get in, thank you. Just glanced at it. Oh, I'm so bleed out. Like 90% of my things I've lost is because I've killed them. Nice small nest, very easy to take care of. Double nest. And that's me out. Have I got any on me? No. That's going to be useless. Do, do, do. I just noticed this is actually using the wrong bloody setup, isn't it? Right, let's fix this. Gonna be a bit tougher to do that one right in the moment. Oops. Well, it's coming in from the north. I bloody hate doing this. All right. Let's throw radar there, just so I've got full eyes. Or at least as full eyes as I can get. Right, any rocks that might slow me down here there is. That's in a repairable area, that's fine. Yeah, it looks like just there. It looks like it, I mean, it's holding. All right, so done a fair bit of damage on the drive-by. Saying that, I got that. At least I take that out my inventory. Oh, fuck. I didn't have enough momentum. Fuck's sake, how far back? 1 minute, cool. Didn't happen. Say it's within the 1 minute window. Oh, that's annoying. Save scum. Always, if it's less than if it's 60 seconds, it's a save scum. Anything more than that, no. but I didn't have enough momentum to punch through. That's annoying. And even though I dropped like 50 bloody poison capsules, I couldn't kill him fast enough. Well, there. Have I tried to add equipment to the tank? There's no equipment in there. I don't have enough resources to be throwing that in currently. Send them on a merry-go-round. To be fair, it's not having all the stuff that I should have just makes it more fun. Because I could throw a bunch of solar panels, PDLs on this and then just go through and never have to worry. That gets boring after a while. At least there's a bit of danger about it. Be careful because I'm going to end up hitting them. I've already researched the portable fishing power pack. What do you reckon? I have to research ICBMs next. ICBMs. Yeah? Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. Yeah, that's it. Start doing gods from rods. Rods from gods. Why I'm getting syllables all mixed up today. Yeah. Now I've got stuff in space. Just, you know, drop nukes from orbit. I want to kill these worms. Right, so clearly I'm going to need to widen the approach here. Oh, am I out of lasers? I am out of lasers. Did I actually put any on the tank? I didn't. Damn it. Well, that sucks. Hmm. I feel like the smell of napalm in the morning. All right. Is that all the worms done? Yes, it looks like it. Okay, cool. I have 15. Need the fires to go out. There we go. Right. Cleared. Cool. Let's get this into place. Dee-dee. So I'm not going to have enough lasers to finish this side off. And I'm still surprised that it not tried to get through these. Right, pipe's missing somewhere. Oh, I've inadvertently disconnected a pipe. There it is. Seven more. Hang on, get myself situated here. Yep, 0. Copper is just not making it.
Bits received.
Silver, thank you very much for the 200 biddies. Much appreciated. Right, yeah, we've got to fix somehow. Get this copper up and running proper. Right, so the manner I'm going to do this, so initially, we're going to cut off the ore. Cut it from there. Impressive. All this all the way back. help them out a little bit, shall we? Let me move the tank out of the way. Oops, lazy. So yeah, obviously it's not going to consume a full red belt, but can I help you? Right, it's come from that. Just in case, I might as well. I should keep them as standard, to be honest. Whoops. And I will now hotkey these to fast. Oops, lazy. So this won't fix our copper shortage, but it will help out. Okay. Right, let's see. Yeah, holding good. Okay, so I can not have to worry about rushing to nuclear power for the moment. But we getting this popping up into the batteries now. Yeah, strips and drabs. But there's definite improvement. And I can always push it further this way as well. So let's do that. Of course, that bloody one's coming in and grabbing them now, isn't it? There we go. Just make sure we're definitely getting it filled in more or less. I've just noticed that that's not fully upgraded everywhere. So we are getting a few gaps going into this balancer. All right. Bonk. Okay then, so the next thing I would want to do is make sure that this is fully red as well, just so that's getting fully fed in. But yeah. Okay, so that seems to have fixed the problem. See how long until it becomes a problem again. We are getting batteries. We've now got a couple of lasers, not many. But it's a start. So we're up to 21 normal. Run out of processing units. I drop them in. Right, how are we looking? I mean, yeah, it's all right, but I want it delivering other stuff now. Obviously, we're going to need to be making some of this. Accumulators are being barely used. So the changes I've done, the additions I've added, all that, the extra 500 solar panels, yeah, it's been a real well worth investment. Still no rare, uncommon only. All right, so we'll pop over, we'll drop them off. We've got accumulators as well. Actually, I'm going to grab them. Top up off them. I haven't got space for that. It's only 9. Meh. Not where did I park? There by the iron mine. Let's be fair, we've actually got some expired mines here. Just walk through as it drops it all off. He's dropping off as well. It's bugging me that I've accidentally put them off alignment. Oh well. Do a spinny round to slow myself down. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Right, head back over to the front line. Oh, yeah, excellent. Oh, so one's appeared here now. It does not want to make this easy for me, does it? Still got some uranium ammo whilst back at base, never mind. Yep, Soldan, Sweden lost. Oh, that sucked. Hope you've been winning. It's been a struggle. It has been a struggle. Oh, of course, I got rid of all my yellow belts, didn't I? Whoopsie. Little nest there, and nest here and there, so it's a double. Bigger nest there, behoosive nest, behoosive nest, behoosive nest, behoosive nest. So I've got to get rid of all of them. Oh yeah, we found some water now, finally. And cliffs. Oh my god, we actually found some cliffs as well. That's the first cliffs of the save also. I mean, okay, technically there's some over here, but I hadn't really paid that much attention to it. That's the first really obvious one. I'm hoping that goes down. You can name the cliff Cliff. Yeah, just call him Richard. Getting this area secure is going to be an absolute pain in the ass. There's a random big spitter just sitting there for reasons. That's actually me out of lasers again. Seriously. So I can't even go kill him at the moment. Hmm. Super tired. We'll go to earlier bed. Hope you have good sleep when time comes. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your sleep. I'll be finishing actually momentarily. To be fair, this is probably a good time to finish because it's 25 past midnight. I tend to finish at 1:30. I'm brain is done. I need to. I mean, with this copper improved. Like we've already got 15 lasers. We're getting constant flow going again. Been a while since I've checked up here actually. Let's see. Yeah. All full. All full. Low, beautiful. What we're down to. Yeah, we haven't taken that much yet. That's locked again. Fuck. All right. I gotta fix that. Right, that's tomorrow's job. Okay. Obviously, I didn't expect it to lock that fast. All right. I know exactly how I'm going to do it tomorrow. Right. That's all for me for tonight. Let me just quickly see if anyone's on that I know. High speed. He's the only one I know doing Factorio. Okay. I'll go raid high speed again. Right. Back tomorrow. More of this. More putting out constant fires. Trying to get ourselves some form of production in space. I don't know. Maybe I made this a bit too hard, but it slowed me right down. Don't normally take this long, but still. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate all the lurks, all the chats. Have a good one. Catch you tomorrow. Ciao.